Hi, I'm Judy Vitale with ReadTheStars.com. This is your weekly horoscopes at work for May 11th through 17th. Well, this week is going to be fairly easy, but I do want everybody to be aware that Mercury retrograde will be coming in about a week's time. So this is when you want to get the car checked. You want to do the computer stuff, do the backup, all that thing. Mercury retrograde is coming, and it will be here next Monday. Now, it doesn't mean that we go crawl under a rock somewhere, but it does mean that we want to avoid doing anything that is dependent upon communications, technology, transportation, if we can, during that time, okay? So that's going to run until about June 11th or 12th, and beginning on May the 18th, late at night in East Coast time, okay? But this week also has a few good things happening. Mars will be moving into Gemini. This will increase our mental activity and allow us to perhaps become a little bit more adroit in the way that we figure things out. That's the positive. The part that we need to work on is not worrying too much, not overthinking things. And that's what can occur sometimes with Mars and Gemini too. So just be really careful with that. The moon will be in Aquarius on Monday as well. That's when Mars will move into Gemini, by the way, is on Monday. And then it'll be void of course early in the morning at like 6:30, 6 a.m. and then void of course all day until 10:53 p.m. when it goes into Pisces. So take that time to just feel Mars and Gemini happening and really try to grasp what it means to have active thinking. It'll be kind of cool, I think. On Tuesday, the Pisces moon will allow us to feel dreamy. It'll come with a square to Saturn that'll ground us a little bit and then conjoin Neptune. So there's going to be this back and forth between practical and dreamy and practical. And it's a really good way to develop our ideas on Tuesday. Wednesday, we have the Pisces moon going forward, of course, at around 12:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And that's just going to be a lot of like the zoning out on Wednesday. So not a good time to try to get people to do what you wish they would do. Thursday, however, people will be much more prone to move into action because the moon will go into Aries. When the moon is in Aries, everybody just feels like getting up and going. So Thursday is going to be a great day for action. It'll be a nice trine to Saturn, and it'll be very enjoyable. That's probably the best day all week for work, I would say, Thursday. Friday, not so great. Again, void of course moon beginning at 8:03 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. In addition, we're going to have Mars opposite Saturn. When Mars opposite Saturn, that will usually indicate that we try to do something and we get stopped. And that's going to happen overnight, but we'll have the feeling all day. And then early in the morning, the moon will not only go close to Uranus in terms of where it is in the zodiac, it will also line up in a way that we call a declination. And so there's going to be like the moon and Uranus right together. So a lot of nervous energy. Don't be surprised if you wake up with like one of those dreams that gets you really excited on Friday morning. Saturday, the moon will be in nice, calm, placid Taurus, and Venus will be trine Neptune. If you're going to have a date with the person you love or you're looking for somebody to love, Saturday's a really good day for that. Sunday, the moon will be in Taurus again in a square with Jupiter. So just a great time to enjoy summer. Can you believe it? Pretty soon it's going to be Memorial Day weekend. But before that, we do have Mercury retrograde coming. So do take some time over the weekend for that, perhaps before your date, or even like during some of these times with the void of course moon, it'd be good to do some of that prep work, okay? So this week, I am going to be out of the country visiting a really good friend in Berlin. So I won't be reading at Journeys, but Journeys will still be there. I want you to notice Jupiter behind me, and the spinning Jupiter. That is available at Journeys. It's really cool. It has a solar cell in it, and when it gets light, either from the sun or from an ambient light in the room, it will spin. So I'm trying to spin Jupiter into my life, and you can do that too. There are other planets. It's just really cool. You can go to Journeys, and Journeys also is going to have a web store really soon, so keep that in mind as well. But if you do want to reach me, you need to talk to me, you have something you want to tell me, I'll be looking at my email in Berlin. So it's Judy, Judi, at readthestars.com.